Class, let's look at trimming and extending. I would suggest that you try this little demo on your own. You see how I just drew a horizontal line here, and I drew a vertical line and I copied it across. In order to use trim command, you have to have a true intersection. Okay, so let's say I want to trim off the tops of all these lines here where they intersect on the horizontal line. I'm going to the modify ribbon, I go up to trim. Okay. And the first thing it asks me for is select a cutting edge. Think of that as being like the blade of a knife. Okay, typically beginners want to say, oh, I want to trim this off, this off, this off. No, select your cutting edge first. So the horizontal line would be my cutting edge. I could have more than one. If I do, I have to select it. Otherwise, I'm just going to hit enter. All right. Then I have several options here. And I wouldn't expect that we're going to go through all of these right now, but what it wants to know is, what do you want to trim? So I could select and click on the lines, and once I select them, it is trimming my item. Okay, let's undo it and bring it back. A faster method of doing that could be, I could say trim, select my cutting edge, enter. I could do a crossings, make a crossing window and take them all out. Okay, or I could go back and say trim, select the same cutting edge, enter. This fence option, I'd like you to try. Click on fence, and it says specify first fence point. Now, this little dashed line is our fence. Anything that intersects our fence is going to get trimmed away. Okay, just another faster method of doing it. Because I could also say trim. Here's my cutting edge, enter, fence, 2 clicks, take them all out. Okay, extend. Extend, if you hit the down arrow, extend is under trim. So I'm going to say extend. Okay, but I better do something else here first. Let's just say I move this line up a little bit. Okay, and now I want to extend these lines up to this line. Okay, so extend, kind of the opposite of trim. Select a boundary edge. This is going to be my boundary edge. Okay, and I only have one, so I hit enter. Select objects to extend. You notice as I select them, they extend to my boundary edge. And you will also notice that under the options, you have all the same options that you had with trim. So extend, select the boundary edge, enter. You can do a fence. Okay, boom, they're all in. Let's undo. We can go back and say extend. Here's our boundary edge. Enter. Okay, and then do crossings. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the project and the edge options for right now. You do have an undo option on there. It works just like undo command does. So I would suggest just trying this simple little demo on your own so you can see how trim and extend work.